Hello, this is David, one of the three main programmers at AwkwardSalamiGames. And it's been a while since we've had an update on our game Forsaken, so I thought I'd just take a little time to actually walk through the game this time. Just do something a little different than what we have before. Our Forsaken is a dual analog shooter. It's in the future, and it's about a space marine that goes to check out some mining facility on a distant planet, and that's no longer responding to communications. So just kind of a backstory. In terms of enhancements over the last build, or the last video that we had, I'll just go in and start playing. I have currently a cheat on, so I can't be hurt. One of the new things is status effects. I can walk through lava and I'm on fire. The two fires are, two status effects currently are on fire and health regen, which is used by the health pickup. Also, you can see the string effects, which are shown by when you take damage or regen. And then the yellow text is the additive score, which leads into the next thing. What's new is the score itself. Score happens proportional to the size of the enemy, as well as their health and enemy type. Also are the new guns. One's the turret gun, and the other is the mine. I'll run into it. Now, in addition to these new weapon types, weapons now also have ammo. So you see here, I will use up this ammo and complete it. To go along with that, there's also these new ammo pickups, and each one is specifically geared towards a certain ammo type. Let me go back in view. The W is for the wall gun, which is this one. R is for rockets, or the rocket launcher. And this allows so that people don't just spam the turrets. Now, along with these new features, one of the main things that we've done in this newer version, as opposed to what we had before, is the new editor, which has been rather restructured since last seen. We did this to make it a lot easier for us to add more content to the editor, as well as give a lot more options to the user what they're using and what they're going to do. One of the big changes is now easily scroll through the different types using the D-pad, as well as we lumped enemies and friends and now the neutral units together inside of what we call characters. This allows us to have anything be evil, good, or neutral, and that's easily changed by the affinity. So, seen here, there's an evil, lurker, a neutral, and a friendly. And so it just gives a bunch of different options for what we can do. Like before, you can still rotate, scale different objects, but I'll give myself a gun. And another addition to the editor that wasn't shown last time because it wasn't working yet is the wave editor. This allows you to create multiple waves that are seen, as well as remove them and edit parameters. So we'll just have one wave on this one. We'll add a group of units. This will be a small lurker. The number is how many units are actually going to spawn in this group for the wave. The minimum radius is how far away from the center of the level it'll spawn. We use this to space out the enemies so that the minimum radius is the closest that they'll be able to spawn, and the maximum is the farther away. So if you had a group, another group, and you wanted to, the first group say from 10 to 15, this one can be from 20 to 30. This first group will reach player first and then second. Minimum angle is the angle from the center of where they'll actually come from. So if we were just have it from 0 to say 180 degrees, they would only come from the north half of the screen. So we'll have that come from the north, and this will go from, we'll say 270. So it's going to come directly from bottom. And the scale is how large the enemies will be at normal, and then this last one is coming from directly the bottom. We'll increase the scale to 3 times to make him some sort of boss. Now we'll start up the level. At the moment, we don't have AI for the neutral or good units, so you'll see them just kind of run off the screen and not do anything useful. But playing the level, I'm going to pick up my gun, and this pistol has infinite ammo. So, shoot him, kill the first wave, now let's set up the second one, which is the one that we set up first. And now see that large unit came in from the bottom. So we'll just kill these guys off. And we've escaped. Now in addition to this, we're starting to set up custom games where in the editor you'll be able to load, save different levels, and then come into custom games and select the custom level that you have, and be able to come in and play it. What we're about to do next is finish up the editor with a few different options that we haven't coded in yet, as well as polish it and make it much more intuitive and easier to use. And then high scores have started to become implemented. They're actually in our save files. They're not used or displayed in any way at this point. And then custom game selection, we're going to make it a lot easier to select different levels and perhaps even have a view of what the level looks like, so it's easier to select and know which ones are what we want. Well, that's it for this update. If you want to learn more about Forsaken or AS Games, head over to our Facebook page, which should be linked under this video. Thank you.